Hey mama, are you struggling with dipped moods? Maybe you'll call it depression and just anger, insomnia, and heart palpitations. Today we're talking about how we can heal postpartum depression naturally, even if you've tried everything else. If we haven't met yet, I'm Tara Gregorio, certified women's herbal educator and mama of twins and creator of The Present Mama, where I help mothers like you recover from insomnia, anxiety, and depression naturally by getting to the root cause of why all of this is happening to us after childbirth. I want you to feel calm, focused, and full of energy. So I'd love to know where you are in your journey. Have you had depression before and you definitely don't want it again? Or are you currently pregnant and just preparing for your best postpartum time ever? Let me know in the comment area where you are on your journey so I can help you the most. So number one, I want you to maybe get tested for the MTHFR gene, and I'll leave some information below for you. What I'm noticing is many of us that struggle with anxiety and depression after birth have this gene and are not taking methylated B vitamins. So there's 3 ways you may know you have this gene. You've already had a miscarriage or a baby loss, number 1. Number 2, medications, SSRIs, make you feel flat or numb. And number 3, you've had anxiety on and off your whole entire life and can't pinpoint why you have anxiety. So these are some ways that you may know you need the gene, or that you have the gene, and may need B methylated vitamins or methylated B vitamins. Now, how is this helpful is when you get the right vitamins or supplements, you'll notice your energy boosts and you won't have so much night waking. You won't get up so much at night and have startled night waking. So it's really important if you have this gene. So that's the first thing I want you to do.
Now, to get the MTHFR gene test, if you head to seekinghealth.com, I'll leave a link below, and go to the Straight Gene Report. It's only $95 now, and it will tell you if you have the MTHFR gene and the SNPs that may be affecting your health.
The benefit is you'll have 1 or 2 types of these genes that causes health problems, and you'll be able to nourish your body better based on that information. There's no harm in taking a methylated B vitamin. The vitamins just may cost a little bit more, but less so in comparison to getting the test. So 8 ways to prevent postpartum depression. Number 1 is that methylated B vitamin, because these vitamins have folate, not folic acid. And if you have the gene, you have a hard time breaking down folic acid and converting it and using it. So a methylated B vitamin may give you the energy that you need and may enhance your sleep more. Now, Seeking Health by Dr. Ben Lynch, who wrote the book Dirty Genes, has an amazing prenatal vitamin if you're pregnant currently, and then you can also take it after birth, postpartum as well. The blend is beautiful because it also has milk thistle, which supports your liver, and ginger, which could help with nausea as well.
Time and feeling very overwhelmed and don't know where to start, I just reopened the Postpartum Depression Relief mini course to share with you the tried and true supplements that help us break through depression, along with the herbal remedies that we know, love, and trust. For a limited time, you can grab the discount code below to share on getting started with the Postpartum Depression Relief mini course. I'd love to see you inside.
Number 2, folate versus folic acid. So this may be a little bit of a point of discussion, but Dr. Ben Lynch says if you have the MTHFR gene, you want to consume supplements with folate and foods with folate, like have a salad every single day, rather than folic acid. And if you notice, a lot of our prenatal vitamins have folic acid. So this is another reason this gene is so important, because the folic acid could be bothering you, could be dirtying your genes, genes, he says, and that's what's creating this extreme exhaustion. So if you have the gene, you want to consume folate, not folic acid, and that might not be something that your doctor suggests. So you may check with your doctor or just listen to your body and see what feels right. The simplest thing you can do is incorporate folate with diet, with greens every single day to boost your energy. Number 3, vitamin D levels. So with all the sunscreen, the sunblock we're using, women with postpartum depression tend to have lower sources of vitamin D, lower levels of vitamin D in their body. So supplementing with vitamin D prenatal, if your doctor agrees, and postnatal in large amounts can benefit you and your baby. So getting out in the sun at 9 a.m. in the morning with no sunblock, placing your feet on the grass is a nice way to feel grounded and to get that natural vitamin D. Additionally, you may need a large amount of supplementation postpartum, especially if you've lost a lot of blood and you spend a lot of time indoors with your children. So really supplementing for a large amount for 3 months and then tapering off is a great way to support your body and prevent postpartum depression. Number 4, zinc without copper. So it tends to be women have a lot of copper in their body who struggle with postpartum depression. Maybe you had an IUD prior to pregnancy. Maybe you just can't excrete it enough due to low zinc levels, or maybe there's something in your environment supplying additional copper to your body. So keep that in mind that women tend to have higher amounts of copper, so you may need to supplement high amounts of zinc without copper just to help your mood and reduce depression. 5, how do we prevent postpartum depression? I'm always surprised by moms who are vegetarians. Now, no offense against vegetarians. I myself have tried that diet and have gone back and forth with it. But there is a need for protein in the postpartum time. So protein plus fat plus fiber is a good framework to look at when you're thinking of nourishing your body after baby. And there are high needs of vitamins that are found in animal meat. So if you're feeling exhausted and you've been a vegetarian for a long time, I highly suggest you explore by just adding an egg, a piece of egg, or a supplement if you're not into eating the meat yourself, or a little piece of meat, and see if your energy changes. It has been life-changing for me after not even pregnancy, but Lyme disease, that I noticed how much protein my body needs. So if you'd like to prevent depression and or you're in it right now, suggest incorporating protein as much as you can. Now that doesn't mean eating a ton of meat. It just means maybe once a day incorporating some meat. Maybe once a month you're craving red meat due to the loss of blood when your period returns. So just listening to your body and trying to incorporate healthy sources of wild-caught fish and grass-fed meat. If you are a vegetarian, Dr. Ben Lynch has a post on Facebook you can search for, and he goes into how you need these B vitamins plus choline. You know, there's a lot of supplementation that needs to happen if you choose to be vegetarian. And a lot of women with the MTHFR gene and are vegans or vegetarians have a harder time with mood, so just keep that in mind. So this tip is to incorporate your protein and have those snacks on hand so that when your blood sugar dips, you have something to reach for right away. Number 6, omega-3s. So this is another supplement. This is another source that tends to be really low in women with depression. And we get these omega-3s from fatty fish. And it's really hard to incorporate a good source of fish in your life, especially when you're raising children. So that's something you may need to supplement if you're not having fish a few days a week and you're struggling with depression or want to prevent depression. Omega-3s have been proven to help lift our mood. Number 7, ask for help. Ask for help. This is the hardest thing new moms struggle with, right? Do you have a hard time asking for help? Let me know. It was the hardest thing for me to do for some reason. I thought I could do it myself. I wondered why I couldn't do it myself. Asking for help has been very liberating. So make sure that you have a list of friends that have just had children and that you can help each other as your children grow. You take their kids, they take your kids. Of course, when they're infants, it's a bit harder. It's definitely worthwhile to start gathering friends and family that can help you during this very challenging time. Make sure that you make sleep a priority. Sleep is the number one focus you should have when you're struggling with depression and anxiety. I remember not being able to nap in the afternoon, but I was completely exhausted, or laying down at night and, tired and wired, they call it. You're unable to go back to sleep. So sleep, getting a good quality sleep is really important.
Not sleeping, staring at the ceiling all night long, waking up with panic attacks, it's time for you to head over to taragregorio.com/sleep-bootcamp to get started. Join the 1-hour masterclass where you'll learn the root causes of why we don't sleep after childbirth, the 4-step framework to help you sleep again, and the 90-day action plan. So head over to taragregorio.com/sleep-bootcamp to get started and to finally sleep again.
So why aren't you sleeping is extremely important to get to the root cause of that, usually adrenal fatigue, and I teach you all of the tips and tricks to help recover your sleep within the Present Mama. If this video was helpful to you, let me know in the comment area below what your number one takeaway was from the video. I look forward to seeing you next week. Thank you.